Chapter 7 The Field of Miracles. Before Pinocchio could find Geppetto, who should he bump into but the fox and cat? They were very friendly and apologized for leaving him at the inn. Now let's go to the Field of Miracles, said the sly fox. Not me, said Pinocchio. I'm off to find my dad. With only 4 coins in your pocket? Said the cat. What a shame, added the fox, when you could have 20, 60, 100. No, I've made up my mind, said the puppet. Goodbye. Goodbye, called the fox and cat. See you when we're rich. Pinocchio turned to leave, then remembered his dream of golden trees. Wait for me, he cried. But the Field of Miracles was nothing like Pinocchio's dream. It looked just like any other field. You must bury your gold in the middle of the field, said the fox. Then take this pebble and throw it in the river, said a cat. When you come back, your gold will have multiplied. Oh no, it won't. Pinocchio eagerly dug a hole. He covered the coins with mud, then ran down to the river. When he got back, the fox and the cat had disappeared. He rushed to the middle of the field and dug. Silly puppet, squawked a parrot. Did you really believe their story? Pinocchio ignored him and dug deeper and deeper until he was covered in dirt. The only thing he found was a worm. I've been tricked. Chapter 8 Toyland. For hours, Pinocchio sulked in the field. When a huge pigeon called out to him, he didn't bother replying. Pinocchio! Cooed the pigeon again. Pinocchio just sniffed. Geppetto is in great danger, the pigeon went on. Come quickly. Before Pinocchio could reply, the pigeon scooped him onto her back and soared into the sky. They darted through clouds and arrived at the seashore just as the huge storm blew up. A huddle of people stood on the shore. They were pointing to a small boat struggling in the rough sea. That poor man, said a woman. He can't even swim. He only wanted to find his son, sighed another. Suddenly, a huge wave swamped the little boat. Dad, cried Pinocchio, if I was a good son, you wouldn't be in danger. Then he dived into the frothy water. Pinocchio swam and swam. Soon the storm died down, but there was still no sign of Geppetto's boat. The wet, miserable puppet was washed onto a sandy beach. He heard whoops of laughter. Then a gang of toys appeared. Welcome to Toyland, called a tin soldier. Here we only have fun, fun, and more fun, cried a jack-in-the-box. I don't want fun, groaned Pinocchio. My dad has just drowned and it was all my fault. We'll cheer you up, shouted the toys. Watch out, said a twinkling voice. They'll make a fool of you. Pinocchio looked up, hoping to see the fairy. All he could see were grinning toys. Over the next few days, Pinocchio tried very hard not to have fun, but there was so much to do. The island was one big fun fair, with free rides all day long. Whoopee! Cried Pinocchio, zooming through the air on a roller coaster. Look at me, he shouted, bouncing higher on a trampoline. In all the excitement, he completely forgot about Geppetto. You silly wooden toy, said the fairy voice one afternoon. You're no better than a donkey. This time, Pinocchio ignored her. What did she know about fun? The next morning, Pinocchio woke up feeling itchy all over. His ears were unusually heavy, and he was growing fur. Nervously, he looked in the mirror. "Oh no!" he cried. He was turning into a donkey. He couldn't let anyone see him like this. Without a second thought, he ran to the beach, jumped into the sea, and swam away.